brain. Welcome into his frequency. Enter at your own risk. Come be at peace with me. Ask the Paul, where we rise and don't fall.
Welcome back to another episode of Baxter's Buzz. I am your host, Baxter E. Hall. Welcome to my brain. Welcome to my frequency. Enter at your own risk. Shout out to all of the wonderful supporters. Thank you for the support. 3 years, I cannot believe it. Let's keep this party going. If it's something that's beneficial for you, it may be beneficial for others. So I please encourage you to share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and all that jazz. Now, today I want to talk about sort of work-life balance, or that whole concept. I know that when we are moving into different roles, we want to really make ourselves available. We want, if we're a new leader or even an upcoming leader, we want to let folks know that we are available, that we are willing to put in the time, and we are sort of willing to put in whatever work it needs to fulfill the role that we were just sort of brought in, right? Or we may be in a role, but we may have our eyes on something else, right? And we want to kind of show that hard work, that dedication, that availability, that whole open door policy. But where do you draw the line? You have goals and objectives. You have work that you need to do. Especially if you're sort of in a leadership role where you are dealing with people, you still have administrative tasks. So how do you properly balance sort of being available, but then also having proper boundaries in place so that you can get your other work done, but then also just to set the right example, because sometimes if you start out a certain way in a role, people are expecting you to be that way. And if you start to retract some of that flexibility, people may not take to that very well. We've always heard that it's easier to sort of loosen up the reins, so to speak, as you go on in a role versus sort of starting looser and then tightening those things up. It's genuinely received better. But if you start off too rigid and too many things in place, folks may not trust you, they may not go to you, and they may not think that you are a good fit for this role or maybe even any other future role. So I'm not sure of the answer. I know that there's exceptions to every rule. I believe that there needs to be some sort of expectations in place and some sort of boundaries, but I also understand wanting to make yourself available. I also understand that there's seasons, right, where you're a little more busy. There may be more admin things in one particular season, maybe more internal or external sort of client things in additional or in other seasons. Either way, do what makes you feel best. Do what you feel most comfortable with without completely putting yourself on the island. And then on one end, but also not completely burning yourself out. Because if you make yourself too available, a person that is a friend to everyone is an enemy to themselves. So if you can't properly have those times for yourself to get things done, to recharge, you're not going to be any good for the folks that you are trying to lead and serve, and you are going to have the opposite result that you want as far as the interpretation from your coworkers and colleagues. So I hope this message finds you well, and until next time, peace.
Welcome into his brain. Welcome into his frequency. Enter at your own risk. Come be at peace with me.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Please subscribe, share, and also hit that notification button as well. Thank you so much.
Financial literacy to authentic black history. This real rap.